Hey Commanders fans, get ready, because today we have exclusive news about our team, and you can't miss a single detail. So take advantage and subscribe to the channel. Activate the bell to receive everything firsthand, and of course, leave a like to strengthen our support and show that there are only true fans here. Our commitment is to always bring you the latest updates, news, and everything that goes on behind the scenes at Commanders. So without further ado, let's check out today's news. Commanders' Jaden Daniels speaks candidly about concerns about sophomore slump. The Washington Commanders arguably altered the trajectory of the franchise when they selected former LSU star and Heisman Trophy winner Jaden Daniels with the second overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. Daniels guided the Commanders to one of their best seasons in decades, leading the team to a 12-5 regular season record before making a run to the NFC title. After finishing just one game out of a Super Bowl berth, Washington has looked to make the moves needed to be in a position to win it all next fall. So far this offseason, the Commanders have made two trades, bringing in left tackle Laremy Tunsil from the Houston Texans and wide receiver Deebo Samuel from the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran duo should bolster an offense that ranked top 10 in yards and top 5 in scoring last season. That said, Washington will only go as far as Daniels takes them. The reigning Offensive Rookie of the Year turned heads in his first year. Now, it will be up to Daniels to avoid a sophomore slump and continue to progress in the right direction. CBS Sports' Cody Benjamin currently believes Daniels should avoid a slump in 2025. Daniels succeeded Stroud as Offensive Rookie of the Year, but was even more dynamic, elevating Washington from a promising rebuild to an NFC heavyweight with effortless ball touch, mobility, and poise in the crunch, Benjamin wrote. It's quite possible that the Commanders' reliance on aging and/or injury-prone veterans like Deebo Samuel, Zach Ertz, Laremy Tunsil could force Daniels to overextend himself. Overall, though, his lineup looks more solid than it did in 2024, and it's impossible to ignore the grit he pairs with his physical gifts. Keep in mind, he wasn't necessarily a high-volume thrower until the end of his magical rookie season, Benjamin added. It's worth noting that Daniels should have an improved offensive line and a cast of skill players around him. The additions of Tunsil should be a big one for a unit that allowed 50 sacks last season. Plus, the combination of Terry McLaurin and Samuel is appealing, especially if the latter can bounce back. Daniels started all 17 games last season, completing 331 of 480 passes for 3,568 yards, with 25 touchdowns and 9 interceptions, while also rushing 148 times for 891 yards and 6 touchdowns. He was named to the Pro Bowl and set the NFL record for rushing yards by a rookie quarterback. The 24-year-old will be looking to achieve even more when training camp begins in a few months. The Commanders' draft sleeper has an elite skill set that fans will love. The Washington Commanders haven't made much noise early in the 2025 NFL Draft, but a mid-round addition could end up being one of their most exciting additions. With the 128th pick, the Commanders added Virginia Tech wide receiver Jalen Lane, a dynamic player and elite return specialist who could quietly become one of the biggest steals on day 3. It's not the flashiest pick, but this pick could change the position and the pace of the game every Sunday. While Lane has a chance to earn snaps at receiver for Washington, what excites me most about his early impact is in the kicking game. Lane is arguably the best punt returner in the draft class. In 2021, he averaged 15.5 yards per return, second best in the FBS. He's quick and instinctive, and he can fly around, Yates wrote in a May 12th story. Lane first caught national attention in 2021, when he averaged 15.5 yards per punt return, second best in the nation. He was elusive and had a knack for turning routine plays into highlight reel moments. In 2025, he brings exactly that skill set to DC, just when the Commanders need it most. Commanders are signing a running back at the right time. With Olamide Zaccheaus leaving for the Bears, the return spot is wide open. Enter Lane, a quick returner with a keen eye and the speed to snap the ball if he can get a pass. Fans who value special teams moments will love what he brings to the table. He's not a one-trick pony. Lane showed flashes as a slot receiver in college, with more than 1,300 career yards and 6 touchdowns, despite his inconsistent quarterback play. He knows how to find space, plays with confidence, and doesn't shy away from contact. But where he really shines is with his electrifying return skills. In tight games where every yard matters, having someone like Lane on defense can make a difference. Coaches are finding value in Lane's draft amid recent criticism. It's not often you get a mid-round pick with that kind of defined value. He may not be a WR1, and that's okay. He doesn't have to be. Lane can carve out a significant role right away just by doing what he's always done, changing the game without throwing the ball 10 times a game. Potential Commanders trade target not happy with Bengals. Washington could have a golden opportunity to improve its offense with a disgruntled All-Pro defensive end. The Washington Commanders could have an unexpected opportunity to improve their offense after a recent development in Cincinnati. The Commanders currently have Dorrance Armstrong and Frankie Louvu as their most experienced edge rushers, but the unit still lacks a dominant pass-rushing presence. Star defensive end Trey Hendrickson has publicly expressed his frustration with the Bengals over the impasse in contract negotiations, a situation that could pave the way for a team like the Commanders to make a move. In a statement to ESPN, Hendrickson made it clear that contract negotiations with the Bengals have been at a standstill since the NFL draft. Instead of using collaboration to get us to a point where I can come back to the team, they are no longer communicating, Hendrickson said. I have been eagerly awaiting a resolution to this situation, but that is difficult when there is no discussion and a clear lack of interest in achieving mutual goals. Hendrickson also said the offers presented to him did not reflect the vision we shared and were promised, despite his consistent performance. General Manager Adam Peters and Coach Dan Quinn said they have confidence in the current group of edge rushers. If the Commanders were to add someone from the outside, it would likely be a veteran free agent. Hendrickson, who led the NFL with 17.5 sacks last season and was named an All-Pro, would instantly change the dynamic of the Commanders' front court. The team has been aggressive this offseason in building a core around quarterback Jaden Daniels, and could see Hendrickson as a missing piece on defense. If Cincinnati continues to fail to respond, Washington could be in prime position to take advantage of a potential trade for one of the league's most productive pass rushers.